Today I am watching Buffy the Vampire Slayer Season 4, Episode 1. I am very excited. It's the start of a new season. I really loved Season 3. It was probably my favorite season so far. I know Angel also has his own show going in sync with the same time as this season, so I'll be watching an episode of Buffy and then watching an episode of Angel and going back and forth, so I apologize in advance if some of the questions I ask in this episode will be answered in the episode of Angel. I haven't seen Angel yet. I will watch it after this episode, but I'm very curious to see what's going on with the gang. Everybody's at university. We saw the old Sunnydale High School was destroyed by the mayor and, you know, this demon creature, so I'm not expecting that to be involved in any way. Maybe I thought there'd be some flashbacks, but who knows. Very curious to see what's going on with Giles and with Wesley and what Cordelia is up to. We saw she was in some financial trouble at the end of the last season with her dad going to prison. Xander had like this road trip planned to, you know, explore America and kind of travel for a bit, so I'm curious to see what he'll be up to. Buffy and Willow are going to the same university, so I'm excited to see them together again. But yeah, I'm really enjoying this show so far, so I'm very excited to see what everybody's up to and looking forward to starting a new season. I don't know if Angel will make any appearances at all, if he won't be in the show at all, and it'll just be, you know, his own show and they never cross over. I'm hoping there's some crossover. I feel like it would be weird to never have him in an episode of Buffy again, but yeah, please no spoilers. I will start Angel shortly, but I haven't seen it yet. I'm gonna go Buffy, Angel, Angels. But thank you so much for sharing in this first time watching with me. If you have any other suggestions for TV shows you think I should watch, please comment below. And if you want to have a say in what movies or TV shows I watch, be sure to join Patreon. And as always, please like, comment, and subscribe to this channel, and check back often for more awesome content.
Novel, a survey study of 20th century novelists, open to freshmen. You might like that.
Willow got a haircut. Oh.
I'm guessing I'd probably have to read the modern novel.
It seems like the only time they get haircuts is the start of a new season.
Anyway, Professor Walsh is supposed to be great. She's like world-renowned.
Professor Walsh, okay.
Culture. This is good. They watch movies, TV shows.
That sounds fun.
Commercials.
For credit?
Isn't college cool?
How did I miss that one?
You definitely have more freedom on picking your classes.
I think it's good to be prepared. Don't want to be caught unawares.
As the zombies rise, vampires rise, da-da-da-da.
I'm psyched about college. Definitely. I just need to figure out how it's going to work. Curricular activity.
He's like, you know what? On second thought, maybe I'll change.
Is this guy ever gonna wake up?
I love when they come to the comedic elements and like, oh, intro time. This is the test. Same theme song. Yes. Spike? Spike, what are you doing in this? Okay, that was from last season. I'm seeing Faith and Spike in this. I'm so glad Seth Green's still in this. Yes. Giles with a chainsaw? Heck yes. A wedding ring? I got a lot of questions. There's a lot happening right now. And we had that in season 3 as well, that shot of her. Okay. I'm very excited. First day at a new school and the first day of college. Oh man. Some new names coming up in the credits, but I feel like that's to be expected. It's a new season. As Sunday, okay. Yeah, they said Mrs. Walsh is their psych teacher.
Have you met your roommate yet?
No.
Me neither. I hope she's cool.
They didn't room together?
Should have gone early.
Well, I hope that I learned from this experience and that I grow.
Willow's just like hyper organized. Everything's planned out.
My mind opening up, you know? And letting this place just thrust into and
Oh my, it's a very suggestive way she's describing this.
Boyfriend! It's my on-campus boyfriend.
Oh no.
Oz goes here too?
Ooh, library, come on.
It's too bad Giles couldn't be librarian here.
I was gonna say, where's Giles at?
Well, he says he's enjoying being a gentleman of leisure.
As he should.
Cross-country see America thing. Said he wasn't coming back until he had driven to all 50 states.
That's quite the challenge.
Playing about Hawaii?
Well, he seemed so determined.
And Alaska maybe might be far.
Hang out in that library. Wow.
I'm excited to see new sets. I love the Sunny Day High School library. It's classic, you know, throwback for sure. But yeah, this is...
It's cozy.
It won't be the same without Giles, obviously. And people probably actually be reading books here.
We even have to whisper. It's like a whole new world.
Buffy's like, I kind of liked my old world. She seems a bit like overwhelmed, which it definitely is.
Discriminates against short people.
Oh, I think there's a protest next week.
Oh my god. That kid would be unconscious. 3 textbooks in the head.
Okay. Well, that was bracing.
I'm so...
Awkward first encounter.
Willow. And this is my friend Buffy.
It's nice to meet you both.
I'm nice to meet.
Hey, do you know?
She's so cute.
Psychology.
Well, it's fascinating.
Yeah, you know, because everyone's got a brain.
Yep. Yep. This is going well. This is going great. I love Buffy.
Everyone.
Willow's just so excited. She's like, we get to learn all these things, and, you know, she gets to study topics she wants to study, and... Oh, I'm so excited.
Me too.
You know, I am really glad they put me with somebody cool. So I can tell that you're cool.
Oh god, what's this poster gonna be?
Here is gonna be super fun.
Celine Dion. She loves Celine Dion. I mean, my heart will go on. She's a Canadian icon. I won't say anything bad about her. And she snores. Buffy. She's gonna need some headphones or something, some earplugs.
American culture. It is not to pick at it or look down upon it.
Or to have any critical thought of any kind.
A blonde girl. You. Blonde girl.
I don't like him. I don't like him already.
That if I just...
Do you understand? You are sucking energy from everyone in this room.
He's a monster. He sucks so much.
Out.
Sucking energy. He's the energy sucker.
Suck.
Leave!
What a piece of trash. I hope he gets vampired first thing. Nobody's rude to Buffy.
Yelling at me and kicking me out of the class, is she?
It's not in their lesson plan.
What a horrible, like, first experience in university. Oh, poor Buffy. Good thing she has Willow and Oz in this class.
Me by the name my TAs use and think I don't know about, the evil bitch monster of death.
Quite the title, yeah? Okay, interesting.
Wow, sorry.
No, I wasn't looking.
Is this,
Did you, lose your way?
Pascal? Maybe? I don't know, it kind of looks like him.
I know is on the Earth planet.
Yes, good talking words.
Are we the blue part?
No. Yes.
Okay. I'm trying to cut way back.
No, there's no actual bondage. It's just a novel.
You could have prefaced with that.
By my bed. Security blanket.
Oh, yeah.
This is getting weird really fast. Cute? They a little meet cute? Please don't be- Ah, come on! I was like, please don't be vampired, but here we frickin' go.
I'm sorry. Did you lose your way?
Well, Eddie, it was nice to meet you. You seemed kind and genuine, and now you're gonna be one of the undead. Because nothing good can stay in Sunnydale. Are the vampires taking classes? What are we doing? They can't be rummaging through student stuff. They know students are broke, right? Okay, well, I'll take the boombox, I guess, but... That's why you always leave a note. They're gonna make it look like he just up and left, and yeah, so they won't look for him. Oh, Eddie, you're not gonna make it to psych. Yeah, he said it's a security blanket. They're like, there's no way he would have left that behind. I haven't read that book. It's a very interesting title. Boring. Suddenly now the vampires are concerned with fashion. Oh, and music choices. All those CDs. Oh, man.
Sweater make me look fat. No, the fact that you're fat makes you look fat.
So rude. So rude.
Yes!
Big score for Clint.
They're also... Oh, that's the same posters everybody has. Is a Monet or this. Yeah, the kissing.
Giles?
Yeah, Giles, where you at?
Is this blue cheese or is it just cheese?
Oh my, Giles has a lady friend.
Just looks like a bad time.
No, you guys talk. I'll just go slip into something a little less comfortable.
Awkward.
We need to stop this. And Eddie's RA said kids disappear a lot. There could be a gang of vampires working the campus.
That's exactly what's happening.
Okay, remember before you became Hugh Hefner when you used to be a watcher?
He's in the robe, drinking, having relations. Yeah, exactly.
You are going to have to take care of yourself. You're out of school, and I can't always be there to guide you.
Tough week for Buffy.
I'm sorry to bug you.
No, that's not what he meant.
It's just I'm on it.
Yeah, it's just like a tough transition. Oh, she's just used to relying on Giles every time.
Eddie! Eddie, hey! Wait up.
You're not gonna wanna. It did.
I'm sorry. I'm not.
Ah, bye, Eddie. Give him the chops. Oh.
The Slayer.
And you are?
Oh, I'm Sunday. I'll be killing you.
Oh, okay.
Are we gonna fight, or is there just gonna be a monster sarcasm rally?
I'm down for either.
Caught dead wearing that.
Oh, bonked her. Oh, God. Very fashion-conscious vampire we've got. And this, like, surfer sidekick guy.
Buffy.
Yeah, Mama Buffy.
Be back for a couple of weeks. But I didn't move anything. It's still your room.
Just covered in boxes. Yeah.
I just really didn't think you'd be back so soon.
Neither did I.
Yeah, she clearly feels like out of place at university and wants to like come home to feel safe and see her mom.
Hello?
Mysterious phone call, okay. Somebody packed up all her stuff and is claiming like she's gone. That's the exact same note that Eddie had, it's just in a different handwriting style, basically. Angel? Oh. It definitely looked like him.
World in front of her, and she comes back to this dive.
Xander, there you are. He figured out a way to drive to Hawaii.
Saw the Grand Canyon.
Well, I saw the movie Grand Canyon on cable. Really lame.
He didn't go anywhere, did he?
Hate leads to anger. No, wait, hold on.
What, Xander? Did you hit your head? What's happening?
First you get the women, then you get the money, then you...
Is he quoting a song? What are we doing here?
Some scary things. Among them, the kitchen at the Fabulous Ladies nightclub.
And his brief career as a male stripper?
What would Buffy do? You're my hero.
Xander's giving her this pep talk. Aww.
Okay, sometimes when it's dark and I'm all alone, I think, what is...
Gross. Stop. Stop now.
You up for a little reconnaissance?
You mean where we all sculpt and paint and stuff?
It's Renaissance.
Down there. It was right by my bed. Mr. Gordo?
Oh, her favorite stuffed animal, these jerks. Not Mr. Gordo.
Harry?
Uh-oh, score.
I'll hurry.
Probably for the best before she crashes through that ceiling. Kills them all with her bare hands.
Laugh all you want. This time we play it my way. And the rules are gonna be just a little different.
Yep, there we go. Okay, saw that coming. Oh, okay, fight starts now. Hurry, Xander.
Beating the crap out of you?
I just thought I'd drop in.
Ha 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 ha!
It's not in her nature. Except for that one time she disappeared for several months and changed her name. But
Right. Other than that.
Joke, and they took her stuff, and now she wants us to help get it back from her friends who sleep all day and have no tans.
He's like, notice what I'm saying. Notice what I'm saying. Pick up on my words. Notice. Look me in the eyes.
oh, and this. This is my favorite item.
Isn't that from her graduation? Her umbrella? No, that's a very special umbrella. Oh! So rude. That was her favorite trophy.
Arm's not looking so good.
Oh!
It might have to come off.
You wanna know the truth? I only need one.
True. Oh, bonked her. Oh, okay. Oh, bonked her. Excellent use of the racket. Oh, more bonks. Yeah, here comes Xander. Oh, good. The gang's here. Willow. Ooh, close range.
Wow.
And even like the way they are killed now is different.
Hey, Buff. Need a hand?
No, thanks.
Yeah, our girl is back. See you later, Sunday.
Good.
I mean, it is one of my favorite days of the week, but you know, not in this case.
Awake all night. I know I'm supposed to teach you self-reliance, but I can't leave you out there to fight alone.
Aww.
What's right? I'm ready to back you up. Let's find the evil and fight it together.
Well, you're late, but that's nice of you to show up. Oh, what, being tasered? What? What? Who are these guys? The SWAT team? What are we doing? So that was my first time watching Buffy the Vampire Slayer Season 4, Episode 1. I thought it was a good episode. Usually the first episode of a new season, I wasn't expecting like a crazy storyline. I thought it would be more of them setting up, especially with so many transitions happening for Buffy and the gang and everybody kind of, you know, settling into college or where they are at in life right now. And it reminded me of a previous season opener where we had Buffy had left Sunnydale and she's going by a different name. She's going by Anne and seems really unsure of herself, and then a few episodes later she comes back as Buffy that we know and love. But this seemed to condense it into one episode. As we see at the end, she comes back, you know, and she's showing off her Slayer tricks and she seems more confident in her abilities again. I was kind of thinking maybe Sunday would be like a season long villain, but obviously she's gone. We saw her taken out in this episode, so that's not going to happen. We did have the same theme song, which was great. I was very excited to see that. I hope they never change the theme song. We did see some new images in the montage during the title credits, which kind of made me a little worried. We saw Spike in there for some episodes. There was some scenes from the previous season and then some scenes I hadn't seen before. So I was like, okay, this seems like a mix of season 3 and season 4. So I'm very worried for some of the stuff that I saw, what that entails. So yeah, I think it's going to be a great season. I like that they give you kind of that quick little preview. Obviously, it's all out of context. I don't know what any of it means until we get to those scenes, but I like that they kind of, you know, give you that little teaser trailer at the beginning. It looks like it's going to be a great season. I'm very curious to see where things are going to go and what Buffy and the gang will get up to. We didn't see Wesley or Cordelia or Angel back in this. Like I said, I haven't seen Angel yet. I will watch it now that I've seen Buffy, and I will go back and forth between the shows. So I apologize in advance if my questions will be answered when I watch Angel. I haven't seen it yet, but they weren't in this episode of Buffy. I don't know what their storylines look like at the moment. I wasn't even sure if Xander would be in this. We saw him come back after his attempt at a road trip, and it sounds like he had a brief career as a male stripper. So yeah, he's back, but he's not in college. So it seems like he's just kind of hanging out for the time being. We found out Giles has a new partner, this Olivia character. I don't know how long she will be around, if this is, you know, a season-long arc, if she's just this one episode, I'm not too sure. But we also found out Giles is unemployed, and obviously with the school burning down at the end of the last season, he doesn't have a library to work at, and he was also there as Buffy's watcher, but she doesn't have a watcher anymore, so I don't know what his plans look like. We saw him join the team at the end, obviously, and he's like, you know what, as much as I want you to do things on your own, I also want to be there to support you, which I thought was really sweet. So maybe he'll just be there to, you know, help, you know, take out these demons and vampires as needed. I'm not too sure what his story looks like yet. As with most new seasons, we did get to meet some new characters as well, some of them short-lived, like we saw with Eddie. I definitely recognize him. I feel like the actor's name is Pascal or Pedro or something like that. I definitely recognize him, and I'll have to look it up now that I finished watching, but he was obviously turned into a vampire and then Buffy killed him, so he wasn't in this for long. And then we also met Riley, the psych TA, and Maggie Walsh, the psych professor, and Willow seems very excited about psych and just seems very excited to be in university in general. So yeah, I'm very curious how Riley and this Maggie Walsh character, what that looks like for this season. Again, it's just the first episode, so maybe they won't be in the next 6 episodes. Maybe they'll be in every episode. We will find out. But yeah, I'm very curious to see what their connection to all of this will be. I definitely feel like Buffy felt inadequate in university. At the start of the episode, I think by the end of it, maybe she's not 100% confident, but you know, she's getting there and she's starting to feel a little bit more settled, as obviously it's a new environment, it's a new space, lots of new things, and I think she was a little bit jealous of Willow because Willow's there with Oz and Willow loves school and is great at school, and I think Buffy has to try a little bit harder at that stuff. Willow was just so excited, had everything planned out, knows about all of this stuff, where to go, what to do, like all of these things, and I feel like Buffy just felt a little bit out of place and, felt like instead of being a big fish in a small pond, now she's a small fish in a big pond. So definitely a new environment for her, but I feel like her confidence will come as time goes on and, she learns everything and gets more familiar with her surroundings. We also found out Buffy has a roommate, Kathy. Willow said she also had a roommate, but we didn't meet that person. So yeah, I'm curious to see what Kathy's involvement with this be. Again, these could all just be side characters, but knowing the show, everybody kind of comes into play at some point, whether it is for a minor part or not. I was kind of hoping they would reference Amy at some point. I don't know if she's still a rat, what that looks like, if they just completely forgot about her. Buffy was used to Sunnydale High, where everybody knew what she did, or, in some capacity was aware. They give her that gold umbrella, and they kind of acknowledge that she takes care of this stuff, and now she's in a completely new school, and they have to, like Xander's like, oh, some friends who don't go out in the sun, and they're kind of back to that phase where they have to skirt around the truth a little bit and kind of hide the fact that Buffy is a slayer. Not that anybody has really asked her yet, obviously it's only been 1 week, but I'm curious to see how long that will stay hidden, who will find out, what that'll look like. And we also don't really have like a villain set up for this season yet. They did end the episode with like a SWAT team or somebody coming after this vampire and tasering him, and I don't know what that looks like. Obviously the credits rolled, so I don't know what that's gonna entail, but maybe that'll have something to do with it. I hope they pick it up in the next episode, but we will find out. I wasn't expecting Buffy and Xander to kind of be the ones leading this crusade against Sunday and the team of vampires at the university. And then we see Willow and Oz come into play as they realize, this note, and Xander tells them. But I wasn't expecting it to be Buffy and Xander, and I felt like Xander was just around, so he just happens to come along as Buffy's, sitting at the bronze, trying to feel something familiar, I guess, going back to a place they used to hang out. It was cool to see a new set. Like I said, I will love the Sunnydale, High Library. That's such an iconic part of the show. I feel like so many scenes happen there, and now we've got a new library, and I don't think they'll be able to have those secret meetings at this library, and Giles won't be there, won't be the same, and people are actually reading books. Like Willow said, she's like, our library had a lot of a really specific topic, but now I've got an actual library with, multiple topics I can learn from, and people actually shushing me because, it's a library and we're supposed to whisper. So, and it looked like beautiful. I don't know, comment below, was this an actual location? Do they have this set created? But it was very beautiful. And then obviously Buffy's dorm and some classrooms. So we had those new sets, but they also mixed in, we saw Buffy's house and the bronze. So there was a mix of some new and old, which I think is great. I think if it had been completely new and we wouldn't have seen anything from the previous season, it would have felt a little bit like, okay, are we ever going to see those sets again? I did notice something slightly different or upgraded from the previous season of when the vampires are staked, when they turn to dust. Now it seems to be like there's a little bit more of a pause. That seems to be like the lines of the outline of the person are really well defined, like they're really sharpened, and then they turn to dust, and even after that happens, there's like an outline of a skull underneath. So maybe with the advancements in technology, as the seasons go on, they're updating those. So I thought that was cool. Overall, I thought it was a good episode, a good start to a new season. I'm very curious to see how this crossover between Angel and Buffy and what that's going to look like, and just very excited for Buffy to start this new chapter, and she's in university, and I feel like school isn't something that comes easy to her, and to be in university, I feel like I'm just so proud of her to be there and be working on this goal of hers, and I'm looking forward to seeing her just get more confident throughout the season. Even though we saw her at the end of this episode, she's back feeling confident about her Slayer skills. It'll be interesting to see her Buffy the person outside of Buffy the Vampire Slayer grow into university and take all these classes and just learn. So I'm really excited to see this new chapter for her. I don't know if the next 4 seasons would take place at the university, if she's taking a 4-year degree, what that would look like. I guess we'll find out, but I'm so glad her and Willow are there together, and I'm glad all the cast members who are in this episode are the same. They didn't recast anybody. Obviously Angel, Cordelia, and Wesley weren't in this, but everybody who was back was the same cast. Willow got a haircut, which seems to be a running theme. Every new season somebody gets a haircut. I feel like this is a really transitional phase for Buffy, so I'm very excited to see what's going on. on and this new chapter of her life and what that looks like. And since she stayed in Sunnydale, we know there's no shortage of demon activity or vampires or supernatural events. So I'm very curious to see who our bad guy this season will be and what she will have to face. Please no spoilers, but I'm really enjoying the show so far. But thank you so much for sharing it this first time watching with me. If you have any other suggestions for TV shows you think I should watch, please comment below. And as always, please like, comment, and subscribe to this channel, and check back often for more awesome content. First day at a new school and the first day of college, and Alaska maybe might be far. And people probably actually be reading books here. That kid would be unconscious. 3 textbooks in the head. Sucking energy. He's the energy sucker. Great. Okay, well, I'll take the boombox, I guess. Same posters everybody has is a Monet. He's in the robe drinking. Mysterious phone call. Okay. And his brief career as a male stripper.